Now, let's straighten things up. From the start, there has been a buzz about XRP reaching a historic $10,000 being certain, rather than only a possibility. And wonder what? That forecast received a turbo boost recently. We are discussing only Larry Fink from Blackrock putting his weight behind this. See this. He's not merely referring to a pitiful $10,000 per XRP. Oh no, he is stressing it as a basic need. Hi, family from Money Side. Welcome back to your all things XRP go-to hub. Let's quickly review before diving right into the material of today. From you, I need a little favor. Attack that like button right now, hit subscribe, and ring that alert bell to become part of our wonderful community. Here is also a tiny heads up. Approaching the 60,000 subscriber level, we are getting ready for an amazing XRP giveaway. Participating in the giveaway comes easily. Just follow 3 easy guidelines. Thus, ensure your readiness and tuning in. To guarantee your place in the giveaway, remember also to leave a hashtag MoneySide in the comments. It gets juicy right here. Imagine heavyweights like BlackRock and Vanguard, giants of finance, now carefully weighing XRP for their worldwide activities. Then hang on. It improved. Whispers of BlackRock starting an XRP-targeted ETF are floating around. Sure, you listened correctly. Still, wait. More is involved. Larry Fink kept on from there. Glancing at the enormous $30 trillion real estate market, one wonders what drives its destiny. Exactly. The XRP ledger, poised for tokenizing the entire shebang. And with a startling $1.2 quadrillion from the ISDA, the International Swaps and Traders Association, ready to pass via the XRP ledger and RippleNet. We are not limited to discussing $10,000 per XRP here. That's youngsters' play. Up to $60,000 per XRP, our potential worth is soaring. Mind blast? Actually, let us now enter the next section. BlackRock's Larry Fink delivered again another shocker. He is acting as well as speaking, tokenizing everything. Ripple and its digital asset, XRP, are poised for something massive. And we have a clip in our following section of the video that will definitely grab viewers. Larry Fink personally attesting to BlackRock's intention toward creating XRP ETF. Let us therefore not wait anymore. Here is the footage you had been waiting for. One example we are legitimizing is the advent of Bitcoin ETFs. We are building additional safety here. All right, listen. Are you going to do another ETF? Could you consider an XRP ETF? You have Ether right now. We hear regarding XRP. Could you respond in such manner? Not that I can. Furthermore, you do not want me to, I indeed do. I cannot then. Fine. They're wrapping things for me. Thanks. Particularly with XRP, we have seen a flurry of oddities in the crypto scene recently. Imagine this. XRP's value surged on the internationally well-known exchange, crypto.com, landing shockingly at $43,000. This is not one-off occurrence. It fits a rising trend of XRP's value suddenly skyrocketing. Suddenly. Recall how last week's discussion of a 7,000 XRP malfunction at a top exchange focused on. Now there's crypto.com, and it appears that these abrupt XRP value surges are starting to show up consistently on other exchanges. Let's next turn to something else, which I discovered via thorough investigation, equally intriguing but unconnected to BlackRock or the general XRP market rise. We are delving into a subject including well-known SEC chairman Gary Gensler, who replaced Jake Clinton. As most of you are aware, Gensler regularly labels XRP as a security. Here is when it gets interesting. Robert M. Gensler, Gary's identical twin brother, is the same age and looks remarkably similar. At T. Rowe Price, Robert is a major player acting as vice president. Digging a little bit farther will reveal that T. Rowe Price is not only any investing company. Among the big players significantly investing in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and yes, XRP are, here there is therefore a fascinating link. Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC, keeps labeling XRP as a security while his twin brother is actively working in an investment company, major XRP investor, among other cryptocurrencies. This interesting juxtaposition begs some interesting issues regarding the complex dynamics under action in the realm of Bitcoin rules and investments. This leads to a delicious prospect. Could Vice President of T. Rowe Price Robert Gensler have unique knowledge regarding XRP's possible value comparable to that of Bitcoin and Ethereum? When you take into account the company's large stakes in 3 cryptocurrencies, this theory starts to appeal. Although the SEC openly rejects any idea of insider trading, many studies and investigations have indicated differently, emphasizing market manipulation and insider trading. These studies have often highlighted dubious SEC policies. One finds a trend developing here. Relatives of SEC officials seem to be alerting them on which digital assets would shortly be removed from security classification. These kin then make early investments, and the value of the asset skyrockets when it is formally designated non-security, allowing friends and relatives to benefit selling high. In this regard, let us speculate that Robert N. Gensler might have had insider knowledge on the SEC's possible loss in a case against XRP from his brother, Gary Gensler. Such data could suggest that Congress might advocate a settlement between Ripple Labs and the SEC, so smart investors should get in on XRP at prime time. But seeing T. Rowe Price progressively direct money toward Bitcoin, Ethereum, and most importantly, XRP, adds still another level of complexity to this story. $10,000, $20,000, or even $60,000, while the crypto world buzzes about XRP may be hitting amazing heights, particularly those who have been optimistic about XRP, such as Jack the Rippler, expect an enormous increase in its value, maybe exceeding $589. Though bold, this forecast emphasizes the mounting enthusiasm and conjecture around XRP and its possible influence on the Bitcoin market. Wall Street is peering at a slice of the rich XRP cake, and my hunch will be the major action through an XRP ETF. Still, let's explore farther than this development's obvious surface. From Crypto Basic, we have some quite interesting updates. A former Ripple director has noticed that some analyst is implying that JP Morgan has jumped significantly into XRP. We have to investigate this, since this disclosure really made me raise eyebrows. The plot follows this.